In the heart of the city, a bustling restaurant chain is known for its vibrant atmosphere and delicious menu. At the helm of this thriving establishment is its CEO, Michael Reynolds, an ambitious leader who has devoted himself to building a brand that prioritizes quality and customer satisfaction. However, despite his success, Michael has grown increasingly aware of a disconnect between corporate decisions and the real experiences of his customers and employees. Determined to bridge this gap, he decides to go undercover at one of his own restaurants, donning a casual disguise to avoid recognition. As he walks through the entrance, he feels a mix of excitement and apprehension. He's eager to immerse himself in the daily operations and truly understand what patrons think about his food, service, and overall dining experience. With each step, Michael's senses come alive. He takes in the rich aroma of spices wafting from the kitchen and the cheerful chatter of families enjoying their meals. The restaurant is bustling with energy, embodying everything he envisioned when he first started the company. Yet, amid the laughter and clinking of dishes, there's an air of unpredictability that excites him. Little does he know that this day would lead to an unexpected revelation, one sparked by two young boys sitting just behind him, whose candid remarks could change everything he thought he knew about his own restaurant. As Michael steps into the restaurant, he is immediately enveloped by a warm and inviting atmosphere. The walls are adorned with colorful artwork showcasing local artists, and the soft lighting creates a cozy ambience that makes guests feel at home. Laughter and chatter fill the air, mingling with a delicious scent of sizzling dishes being prepared in the kitchen. It's a lively scene that reflects the heart of the community, a place where families gather, friends celebrate, and strangers become friends over shared meals. The sound of clinking silverware and the occasional burst of laughter from nearby tables adds to the vibrant energy. Michael observes diners enjoying their meals. Some engage in conversation, while others are absorbed in their phones. As he walks to the counter, he notices a group of children giggling at a table, while couples share intimate moments over dessert. This is what he envisioned, a space where everyone feels welcome and catered to. Michael glances at the menu displayed above the counter, filled with mouth-watering options from gourmet burgers to fresh salads. He can't help but feel a sense of pride for what his team has created. Yet, as he prepares to place his order, he catches snippets of conversation from the boys sitting just behind him. Their youthful excitement contrasts sharply with his more serious demeanor, setting the stage for an unexpected twist that will soon challenge everything he thought he knew about his restaurant's impact. With a sense of anticipation, Michael approaches the counter, where a friendly staff member greets him with a warm smile. She's bustling behind a register, taking orders and ensuring everything runs smoothly. Michael feels a rush of nostalgia as he recalls the early days of his business, when every interaction with customers was personal and direct. Now, standing in line, he's determined to experience that connection again. He studies the menu, his eyes dancing over the enticing options. As a CEO, he often makes decisions from a distance, analyzing sales reports and customer feedback. However, today is different. He wants to savor the food that has made his restaurant chain beloved by many. After thoughtful consideration, he decides on a classic burger paired with sweet potato fries, a popular choice that never fails to please. As he places his order, he engages in light banter with the cashier, asking for recommendations and sharing his excitement about trying their latest seasonal special. The staff member responds enthusiastically, clearly passionate about their work and proud of what they serve. Michael feels reassured by their dedication and energy. While waiting for his meal, he takes note of the kitchen staff working diligently in the background. Their synchronized movements a testament to teamwork. It's a well-oiled machine, and for a moment, he allows himself to bask in the success of his vision. But just as he begins to feel comfortable in this undercover role, an unexpected conversation from the boys behind him catches his attention, abruptly shifting his focus and stirring curiosity within him. As Michael waits for his order, he can't help but overhear the animated chatter of the two boys sitting just behind him. Their voices are filled with youthful exuberance, creating a delightful backdrop to the restaurant's lively atmosphere. Curiosity piqued, he subtly turns his head to catch snippets of their conversation, which flows effortlessly between excitement and playful banter. One boy, clearly the more outspoken of the two, is passionately recounting a recent visit to another burger joint. They had this crazy spicy sauce that was super good, he exclaims, his eyes wide with enthusiasm. The other boy nods eagerly, clearly captivated by the story. Yeah, but I heard this place has the best fries in town, he responds, glancing at the menu overhead as if it holds the secrets to happiness. Michael smiles to himself, appreciating their innocent passion for food and fun. But then, the conversation takes an unexpected turn as they begin discussing their favorite dishes from his own restaurant. I love their burgers, but sometimes they don't taste as good as they used to, one boy admits. Yeah, I think they got too fancy or something. The other agrees, his tone slightly critical yet honest. Michael's heart sinks at their remarks. He hadn't anticipated hearing such candid feedback about his restaurant from young patrons. In that moment, he realizes that these boys are voicing what many customers might feel, but never say aloud. Their words linger in the air, prompting Michael to reflect on the direction his company has taken and igniting a spark of concern within him. As the boys continue their lively exchange, Michael leans in slightly, straining to catch every word. He feels a mix of intrigue and apprehension, wondering what else they might say. Suddenly, one of the boys drops a comment that lands like a stone in Michael's gut. The boy says thoughtfully, I used to love coming here, but now it feels like they're trying too hard. Sometimes I just want a good burger, not all that extra stuff. The words hang in the air, resonating deeply with Michael. He feels as if the boy has peeled back layers of his corporate decisions, exposing vulnerabilities he hadn't fully acknowledged. It's true that in an effort to innovate and stand out in a competitive market, he may have lost sight of what made his restaurant special in the first place, a simple yet delicious burger made with quality ingredients. The second boy chimes in, agreeing wholeheartedly. Yeah, I miss when the food was just good and not all fancy. Like when you get it wrapped up tight in paper and it was still hot. Their voices are filled with nostalgia for a simpler time, and Michael can't help but reflect on how much he has prioritized trends over tradition. Caught off guard by their honest sentiments, he feels a wave of responsibility wash over him. These two boys represent countless other customers who may feel the same way but lack a platform to voice their opinions. In that moment, Michael realizes that real change is necessary, starting with listening to those who matter most, his customers. Michael stands frozen, the boys' words echoing in his mind like a wake-up call. He feels a mix of surprise and discomfort as he processes their candid feedback. For the first time in years, he's confronted with a raw reflection of his restaurant's identity, one that starkly contrasts with the polished image he has curated from behind the corporate curtain. The realization hits him hard. In striving to innovate and elevate his brand, he may have inadvertently alienated loyal customers who cherish the simplicity and authenticity of his offerings. A wave of guilt washes over him as he recalls countless meetings where he prioritized flair over flavor, trends over tradition. He grapples with feelings of inadequacy, questioning whether he has lost touch with the very essence of what made his restaurant beloved. The boy's comments linger in the air, igniting a sense of urgency within him to reconnect with the heart of the business. Michael catches himself glancing at the boys again, their animated expressions revealing a passion for food that he once shared. He realizes that their experience and that of many others deserve his attention. As they excitedly discuss their next order, Michael feels a surge of determination to take action. He knows this moment is pivotal. It's not just about listening to feedback, but embracing it as an opportunity for growth. Inspired by their honesty, he resolves to reflect on these insights and make meaningful changes that honor the roots of his restaurant while still appealing to a new generation of diners. This undercover experience is about to reshape his vision moving forward. In the moments that follow, Michael takes a deep breath, allowing the boys' words to settle within him. He reflects on his journey as a CEO, how ambition and the desire to lead in the restaurant industry propelled him to make decisions that, while well-intentioned, may have strayed from the core values that once drove his success. The laughter and nostalgia echoing from the boys remind him of why he got into this business in the first place, to create a space where people gather, share joy, and enjoy good food. As he stands there, he realizes that innovation must not come at the expense of authenticity. The simplicity of a well-made burger, paired with genuine customer service, is what created lasting connections with patrons. Michael feels a stirring within him, a renewed commitment to listen more closely to customers and staff alike, ensuring their voices shape the direction of his restaurant. He envisions changes that would not only honor the tradition of his offerings, but also introduce new elements in a way that feels organic and true to the brand's identity. This moment becomes a catalyst for growth. It isn't just about responding to feedback, but about fostering an environment where everyone feels empowered to share their thoughts. Michael acknowledges that he has work to do. He will need to engage with his staff more meaningfully and encourage open dialogue with customers. The truth revealed by two young boys has sparked an important realization. Leadership is not just about steering a ship, but about being attuned to those on board, ensuring everyone's experience is valued and respected. With newfound resolve, Michael knows he can't let this moment pass without taking action. As he waits for his order, he decides to approach the boys and engage them directly. Turning around, he offers a genuine smile and introduces himself, keeping his tone light and approachable. "Hey there, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. It's great to see young food lovers like you." The boys look up, surprised but intrigued, their eyes widening with curiosity. Michael asks them what they think would improve the restaurant experience. To his delight, they eagerly share their thoughts, discussing their favorite dishes and what they miss about the old menu. Their honesty is refreshing, and Michael listens intently, jotting down notes on his phone as they speak. Inspired by their input, he promises to take their suggestions into consideration and emphasizes how important it is for him to hear from customers like them. "Your opinions matter," he tells them earnestly. "I want this place to feel like it did when you first came here." After thanking them for their insights, Michael heads back to the counter to pick up his order, feeling invigorated by the interaction. He plans to hold a staff meeting later that week to share this experience and brainstorm ways to incorporate the feedback from young patrons into the restaurant's offerings. As he leaves the restaurant with his meal in hand, Michael feels a sense of purpose wash over him. This day has transformed from a simple undercover visit into a pivotal moment of connection and inspiration, a reminder that true leadership lies in listening and adapting for the betterment of everyone involved. Back in his office, Michael reflects on the day's experience, feeling a blend of excitement and determination. He knows it's time to share what he has learned with his staff. Later that week, he gathers a team for a meeting, eager to discuss the insights he gained from his undercover visit. As the employees settle in, Michael begins by recounting the atmosphere of the restaurant and his interactions with customers, particularly the two boys who voiced their thoughts candidly. He emphasizes how their feedback highlighted a crucial aspect of their business, the need to reconnect with the essence of their offerings. The room grows attentive as he shares his intentions to simplify certain menu items while retaining quality. His words resonate with the staff, many of whom have been feeling the pressure of maintaining high standards amid constant changes. Michael encourages them to share their thoughts as well, creating an open dialogue about the challenges they face and ideas they have for improvement. He highlights that every team member plays a vital role in shaping customer experiences. The discussion sparks renewed energy among the staff. They exchange suggestions on how to enhance service and streamline operations, all while remaining true to their core values. Michael notices a shift in mood. People feel empowered and engaged, eager to contribute ideas that resonate with customers. By the end of the meeting, there is a palpable sense of camaraderie and purpose among the team. They leave feeling inspired and ready to implement changes that reflect both their dedication to quality and their commitment to listening to patrons. Michael realizes that this collaborative spirit is essential not only for improving customer satisfaction, but also for fostering a thriving workplace culture. As time passes, Michael reflects on the significant changes that have unfolded since his undercover visit. The restaurant has embraced a new direction, one rooted in authenticity and open communication. By prioritizing the voices of customers and staff alike, they have revitalized their brand without losing sight of what made it special in the first place. The menu has been refined based on feedback from patrons, incorporating beloved classics alongside innovative dishes that honor the restaurant heritage. They've also implemented regular feedback sessions where employees can share their insights about customer experiences, fostering an atmosphere of collaboration and mutual respect. Michael feels a profound sense of fulfillment as he walks through the restaurant, witnessing families enjoying their meals and laughter filling the air. He finds joy in knowing that he has taken steps to ensure his restaurant is not just a business, but a vibrant community hub where everyone's voice matters. The energy among the staff is palpable. They are more engaged and passionate about their roles than ever before. Looking ahead, Michael envisions a future where the restaurant continues to evolve while staying true to its roots. He plans to host community events and engage with local schools, encouraging young food enthusiasts to share their opinions directly. This commitment to inclusivity and connection will be at the forefront of his vision moving forward. Ultimately, Michael recognizes that true leadership lies in humility, the willingness to listen and adapt for the greater good. Inspired by two young boys who open his eyes to a new perspective, he feels ready to lead with renewed purpose, ensuring that his restaurant remains a place where everyone can come together to celebrate good food and great company.